Hey yo, how's it going, boys? What is up? Sora's back once again for another character impressions. Hello, and yes, it's been a while since the last seen me on YouTube because been busy with a live game. By a live game, I mean the game that you're looking at right now. Because we've been grinding a lot of the new content stuff, all thanks to the new Red Dragon stuff. Yep, it's been pretty good, really good. Probably I'll do a video about it sometime in the future, but not now. But now we're gonna look at new waifus and shit. So now we have yet another new summer character because it's Lake Fest, and yes, we have pretty certain you probably will be seeing my whole reaction on the whole summer fest shit coming by now because yeah, I did that earlier. So anyway, we have Rosamia Summer or Yukata version, whichever you want to call it. She is light. She's a balanced character. She's a swords character, human, yes. She's very, very adorable. She used to be I think originally my favorite character at the start because I only got her and she looks so cool. I think I got her SR version or some shit at the beginning when back in 2016 or something. Or 2015, I'm like, holy fuck, bruv! So cool! God damn. And then, little did you not know, I think her versions goes like whatever. Okay, whatever. I've been stalling too long already. Okay, she has 1595 HP, which is relatively decently... Yeah, it's kind of decent. 1825 attack is decent as well. So yeah, balanced as they all should. Talisman. Radiant Strike is her Ogi base, massive like damage to a foe and cooldown for Fire Blossom Talisman. Aurora Crest. Oh, she's another Aurora Crest character. Oh yes, I forgot to mention that I am looking at wiki on the side here in case I missed anything out, but I don't think there's a lot of data has been out yet. I'm sure chat will fill me in later on if I missed out anything. But if I didn't say it, you can always just refer to what chat is saying. But probably by the time this video is out, wiki is probably updated already, so who knows, right? Yeah. So she's a Crest character as well, and she ends cooldown for her first skill. So her first skill is Fire Blossom Talisman. Deploy one random Fire Blossom Talisman. Increase number of deployed with each cast. What? When a foe uses a special attack, deals light damage to a random foe, can be removed. So eventually she gets all talismans. In 3 turns, deals light damage to a random foe, can be removed. Upon Chain Burst activation, deals light damage to a random foe, can be removed. So everything is not dispellable. Upon using Charge Attack, deals light damage to a random foe, can be removed. Upon taking damage, deals light damage to a random foe. So basically whatever happens, she just nukes. That's what I noticed. Cool. She can press that every single time, just until she gets 5 stacks or whatever, I suppose. Oh, it goes away. Oh, okay. I thought it stays there forever. Oh, I see. Oh, that sucks though, right? I thought it was like there forever. So it's like, in any given situation, you always like constant nukes and shit. So I was like, hey, that looks pretty good, but... So I guess it makes sense that way. You can still redeploy it, like, relatively quick. As long as, so basically it's like, from what I can see, as long as you keep Oging, you can get that shit up relatively fast. So if you're in a Ogi oriented setup, it should be pretty good. So I guess like Nova will be helpful and shit like that. Alright, second skill is Dragon Roar Talisman. 30% boost to all allies charge bars. Oh, when 5 Aurora Crests are granted, boost to all allies CA specs 1-time boost to damage cap. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so they are all reduced by 1 turn, right? Cooldowns, 6 turns, 7 turns. Only if you have 5 crests. So basically, you just really need to Ogi a lot to get crest for her then. Because you only need crest on her. But if you're using MC Opus, if you're using Opus as well as a main hand, which is relatively easy because it's a sword, right? You should be able to get it up a lot faster. Alright, Phoenix Talisman is her 3rd skill. Her cooldown is at 6 turns. She has CA, fill 1 charge diamond to a foe, activate caster's next charge attack twice. So basically CA reactivation, yes. So basically if you do not, so this is another character where if you do not fill 1 charge diamond the CA reactivation will not appear, right? From what I'm seeing. Okay, so support skills is, or passive is Lucid Reminiscence. Gain these effects in order based on, oh. Isn't it the same as Light? Was it Percival? I think it was Percival, right? That has this kind of shit. Gain these effects based on the number of Aurora Crest. Fire Percival was it that has this? Boost to attack, boost to defense, deal multi-attacks, boost to CA damage, and boost to CA cap. Does it mean that she does double attack? Purifying Breeze. When a foe uses a special attack, 20% boost to charge bar. Oh. Sure. Oh, so it's double attack. Okay. You know, I really wish they just typed guaranteed double attack or something. Because multi-attacks could also be triple attacks, right? I feel like they should just word it like that next time to make it easier. Just type guaranteed double attack or something, or you know, just say 100% double attack or whatever. You know, I feel like it's much better if they actually say it like that. It's so confusing. Alright, what's this? Aurora Crest to all allies as well. It's a sword. Medium boost to all light allies' attack and crit rate. And charge attack damage cap. Wow. Looks pretty yikes. Doesn't look as crazy as I think though. I mean, this is like just on her own, isn't it? She doesn't provide these to everyone, right? This is only to herself, like Percival or something. Basically, she's a character that just nukes a lot. She just nukes a lot. A lot. She needs to nuke a lot rather too. She needs to nuke a lot and things happens. And she just, because she's Ogi a lot, she Ogis a lot, she auto nukes a lot. From what I can see, it feels like she's better off having skill cap stuff though. Her EMP has 3 attacks, 2 crits, 1 CA damage and 1 CA cap. But it's kind of weird that it's providing CA cap. I was really thinking that skill cap would be a lot better. But hey, CA cap is okay as well. 2 double attacks. I mean, I would just max out all this though. Like the crit, the Ogi damage, the cap. The rest is like whatever. Because that's already like 4, right? That's 4. So you only have 6 points left. So you can just put in whatever you want, like HP, defense, a little bit of raw damage. I feel like nowadays you don't really need too much raw damage EMP because of like the stuff like you can do for like awakening and all that shit, right? You just add on awakening, she gets so much raw stats already. But I guess if you really want to get extra raw stats, I guess you can put that in the EMP as well. Just put 1 each or something like that. You don't really need that. I feel like you don't even need like double attack even because of this. And from what I can see as well is that it doesn't look like she consumes it either. Because like even like the official wording, they didn't say that it's consumed, right? It just says as long as you have 5, she gains all that shit, right? So she's not that kind of character where it consumes a crest. So as long as you get like total of 5 crests, she's basically fully buffed already to herself. She can be really strong on her own though, similar to like Percival and shit. But I just feel like for a character like her, you need like a little bit of a backup where you just allow lots of meter gain and shit, where it allows her to consistently mash Ogi so you can spam this more. Because the whole point of her character, I feel like, is just to mash Ogi so you can just mash this out, right? So you don't have to wait 6 turns every time. Oh, yeah. You don't have to wait for his cooldown. So you basically mash, and every single time you go through like a specific what's that? This thing? You always trigger, right? Because every single time you do one of this thing, it will remove itself, right? And then you keep going on, you just keep pressing this, and then you keep getting it back up again. So every single time the boss or whatever is doing shit like that, you always have it up, and you can always auto nuke every time. Because I feel like if you have like the right setup, right, if you consistently, you're already at that point where every single time you press this talisman thing, and it goes up to all 5 stacks, right? Because that's what it says, right? Every time you increase with each cast. So if you cast it like the 5th time already, you automatically come up with 5 talismans at one go, right? So it does feel like if you already have that kind of character composition, right? Because one of the, I feel like the bare minimum, even like 2 turns, right? There's even a possible chance for you to even get your get her to Ogi every 2 to 3 turns. If you have the right setup, I feel like you can actually do that. You know? I can potentially see that happening. Because there are a few characters out there that allows you to actually have like some sort of like uplift, meter gain, whatever shit like that. Because you know, like hell, even like certain summon, you know, called Lucifer gives you revitalize, right? So if you have your character consistently at full HP, she gets meter too, right? So there's a lot of options out there, you know, like even like say for example, even like the original John for light, she also gives meter. Then you have other characters like yeah, even like Lucio gives revitalize too, and stuff like that to give you. Wait, was it revitalize? No, sorry. That was Funfu, my bad. So like you have characters that gives meter. I feel like this light has a lot of characters that does that. Hell, you can, like what I said earlier, you can even use like Noah, whatever shit, to give like the extra Ogi reactivation, because this thing requires you to fill a charged diamond, right? Then you have if you have Noah, you can also add on to that and let her Ogi twice again and shit. So yeah, I feel like light has a lot of options for, like, you know, uplift or any form of meter, what's the word, generation. Yeah, so I feel like it's not too bad, but I feel like at this current point she's definitely going to be under situational, because it's not like everyone has that already. She's not that character where she works very, very well on her own. So she'll definitely be under situational though. But at the same time, I feel like she's the kind of character that if you have the setup, she can be relatively fun to use. I do actually see like the way that her skill kit right now, I feel like it's a lot better to compare like with the likes of fucking Percival and shit. Because I feel like even though she can be a little bit selfish because of like the crest passive thing, she gains all this, right? But she's not entirely selfish because of her S2, because she does give them CA specs and also damage cap, right? Yeah. So, and it's not really that long too. I mean, yeah, technically 7 turns is kind of long, but honestly, it's not too bad, I would say. It's alright. It's honestly alright. But I really do like how this is a very interesting mechanic though. Like, it keeps adding on, and then because you can actually get it to like 5 casts, like probably in turn 10. If you actually do it properly, you can probably get it down in turn 10, you know, where everything starts to like ramp up already. When you reach like turn 10, that's usually like, oh, okay, it's time to smash even harder, right? So yeah, I feel like she's also that kind of character where once you hit turn 10, she can probably be at that point already. Like any given situation, she just nukes. Because it doesn't look like her nukes is really, really that weak. So especially right now, if you have like Atashi no Maho shit, right? You know, if you have that kind of shit going on, right? She's honestly not too bad too. You know, you have that stupid machine gun going with fucking Io, right? You can also add on with her, right? It looks kind of fun, right? You go with her, and then you double nuke or whatever nuke shit. You go Kirin stuff. You know, I feel like you could actually kind of see that happening, right? It may not be as good as, you know, you use like characters that allows them to like consistently mash the skills and reset the skills and shit like that, right? But still, I still kind of see this being able to work out, you know, like say you're using it in a very generic situation, like a very standard boss or whatever, like Magna 2 or whatever shit like that, right? And then you just proceed through the turns normally, and not like the typical bursty setups and shit, you know, to secure your what's that, the blue box or whatever shit. Yeah, if you're in that situation, she looks pretty cool though. Like, you know, with the help of like EO and shit, I feel like you can get a lot, like crazy amount of nukes happening, because, you know, with the whole astro weapons, whatever shit that we have right now for light, it makes the your skill cap relatively high as well, you know, like with the Xeno gun and all that shit too. So yeah, she looks pretty cool though. I actually really like how her mechanic turns out to be. But yeah, unfortunately, the way she is right now, she is very, very situational. But once you get that thing going, right, like you get that setup and all that stuff, she looks like a really, really fun character to play. Or just like fuck around here and there. The only unfortunate part is that she's, well, she's limited character and she's a Summer, so whether if she's worth to like spark or not, I would say no. 100% no. She's definitely not that kind of character where, you know, as you know, how was the prime example, like Summer Alex, for example, right? You know, when you see a character like Summer Alex, like, holy shit, she's so fucking strong, right? With all the stuff that she can provide and all the stuff she can do. She's not even close to that. Right now, from what I can see, Rosamia is just a really, really fun side character to use just for the sake of using. Not really like the whole meta shit or bullshit like that. She's not even close to be that. She's a very, very kind of situational character, that's why. So that's what I think about Rosamia's Summer / Yukata version. Hopefully you guys find that helpful or whatever stuff. And yeah, make sure to hit a like, subscribe, and drop by the stream, because I'm here almost every day. Kind of almost every day. Sometimes maybe I take a day off or two, but I think I've been streaming for quite some time now. I don't think I've taken a break for a while now. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Drop by the stream. Yeah, I love you all. Bye bye.